All rise, vous vous levez. The International Criminal Court is now in session. L'audience de la Cour pénale internationale est ouverte. Please be seated. Veuillez vous asseoir.
Thank you very much. Court officer, please. Can you call the case?
Merci, Monsieur.
Thank you, Mr. President. The situation in the Republic of Kenya, in the case of the prosecutor versus William Samuel Ruto and Joshua Arap Sang, ICC 01090111. We are in open session.
Thank you. Are there any changes in appearance?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, firstly. Our team has shrunk, so let me just start again. Anton Steinberg, Lucio Garcia, Pierre Benoit, and Grace Go, case manager.
Thank you. And I also noticed the Victims Council's team has changed.
Yes, Mr. President, Your Honors. First of all, I am seeking leave to sit in the proceedings, as I'm still at the seat of the court.
Proceed, Mr.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am assisted by Mr. Ochlon Narantetseg from OPCV and Mr. James Mawira, our case manager, and we have today Amanda Wilmot, our pro bono member. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Kiginkatwa, your team changed? No or yes?
No, Mr. President. It remains the same.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. President, Your Honours. The Ruto team is joined today by Mr. Esofao.
Thank you. And your client is still excused for today's proceeding. Yes. Mr. Cannabis?
Good morning, Mr. President. And good morning to everyone else.
Thank you. The record will reflect your appearance as well. Witness, welcome back. We will continue your examination today. Mr. Kiginkatwa will continue. He was the one on his feet with you. Mr. Kiginkatwa, we're in open session. Can you give us an indication of time remaining in your cross-examination?
Mr. President, it is unlikely to be beyond this session.
That's good news. Thank you. Proceed.
Good morning, Mr. Witness.
Good morning.
My first question relates to a question that you are asked on the 21st of January 2012 by the prosecution in respect to a statement you had earlier on given. Mr. President, I think it's ever to do this in private session.
Private session.
Nous sommes en audience publique, Monsieur le Président.
Mr. President, we're in open session.
Mr. Kiginkatwa, proceed.
Mr. Witness, through a process of discussions I've had with you, you confirm that you said you started the process ending in your being a witness in the year 2008, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
It is also your testimony that in the year 2008, when this process started, there are people who told you what to write, and what you were asked to write was not true, isn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Witness, I'm sure you've noticed that we're in the public session, but I thought I also reiterate that fact. We are now in the open session, so listen carefully, and as you've been doing, yes or no, that should be the first answers you give to the lawyer's questions. And if the lawyer has a follow-up question, then the lawyer would ask it to that following your simpler answer. If you feel a need to elaborate, please signal that so we will know whether to go into private session for you to elaborate. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Because this is a territory in which it will be easy for you to say something that can disclose your identity. So we want to make sure that.
All rise, we will lever. Please be seated, veuillez vous asseoir.
Thank you very much. Mr. Lagendra, we're in open session. How much longer do you anticipate your examination, cross-examination will take for purposes of planning at least?
Your Honor, for our purposes, we were looking at, in fact, the end of Friday or the morning of the following Monday. Simply because of the areas which my learned friends have traversed, including allegations concerning other witnesses and the Article 68, Rule 68 issue which has been opened up with this witness.
We will come back to that. You've indicated how much time you'll take. It is fair to tell you that you're not going to spend that much time with the witness. We will now look at how much time the prosecutor used and go back to rules of the road ruling on this. But now you'll notice that you're not going to take that much time with the witness, but continue.
Your Honor, I will also ask you please to take into consideration that the prosecution went through the entire examination without touching any of the core allegations coming out of this witness's evidence, Your Honor.
So that gives you, I'm trying to understand the logic. So because of that, you need to take a long time with the witness?
These are all allegations, Your Honor, which we have to deal with simply because we are facing the prospect of a Rule 68 situation even with this witness. Because my learned friend, although he described the witness in so many words, has left that as an avenue through which they will intend to bring him.
Even so, Ms. Salagendra, let's proceed.
Your Honor, clarification.
We're in open session. Let's go to private session and hear the witness. Something on his mind.